Welcome back, Guardians, to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I'm Scott, you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Okay, so in the last episode we got the Mega Sisters and managed to defeat and send Belgemine. And yeah, so now we have all the aeons. Real quick, I wanted to mention that I did go ahead and use all those sphere levels I got from capturing the monsters. And it was like, let's see, I wrote it down. Hold on. Should have pulled this up before we started, but it's whatever. Okay, so Auron had 63 sphere levels that I had to spin. His strength went from 64 to 95. His defense went from 51 to 54. His magic and magic defense didn't change. His agility went from 19 to 39. His luck stayed the same at 18. Evasion went from 21 to 32, and accuracy went from 10 to 19. That was mostly bonuses from Tidus's grid. Auron also learned Sloga, Life, Delay Buster, Hastiga, and he is now 3 spheres away from finishing Tidus's grid and learning Quick Hit. And then I guess I'll have to reevaluate what I want him to do after that. Tidus had 76 sphere levels, and remember he's going through I think Auron's grid. And his strength went from 54 to 86. His defense went from 34 to 52. Magic was 19 to 25. Magic defense 9 to 15. Agility 46 to 54. Luck stayed the same at 19. Evasion 35 to 43. Accuracy 29 to 30. And he learned a bunch of Auron's abilities such as Zombie Attack, Mental Break, Armor Break. I then had him take a brief detour because it was connected to the end of Wakka's grid and learned Triple Foul. And then I took him back to Auron's grid and learned Threaten and Magic Break. Wakka, his strength went from 60 to 84, defense 35 to 47, magic 33 to 39, magic defense 9 to 11, agility 34 to 50, luck 20 to 21, evasion 18 to 27, accuracy 51 to 62. His abilities, I took him further down into Tidus's grid to learn Extract Speed, Flee, Provoke, Delay Attack, Sentinel, Slow, and Sloga, and he also passed Kamari while he was moving. As far as the other characters, they didn't have as many sphere levels since they weren't involved in the monster capturing. But Lulu learned, let's see here. Lulu learned Lancet, and then I broke the first lock in the circle that leads to Ultima, so only a few more sphere levels and she'll have Ultima. Riku learned Protect. She's about to learn Shell. She's in Yuna's grid. And Kamari learned Life. And Yuna didn't learn anything, but she is... Actually, believe it or not, Yuna is... Wait, no, she's in Lulu's grid now. She's about to learn Bio, and then she's going to learn Demi, and then learn some of the level 3 spells. And then not long after that, she'll learn Double Cast, but that's still a ways off. Okay. Sorry that took so long of an introduction, but I figured you would want to know the huge stat boost we got. Auron, Wakka, and Tidus are so overpowered now, it's not even funny. Not that we really needed any more overpowering. Alright, so anyway, in this episode, we're going to deal with returning to the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth. Here we need to capture 10 of every Cavern of the Stolen Fayth theme, and they are the Epodge, the Imp, the Yowie, the Thorn, the Dark Element, the Nidhogg, the Valaha, the Ghost, and the Tomberry. And notice that there are 2 sets of encounters in this cavern. One is in white caverns and the other is in green caverns. Some are more likely to appear in certain areas than others. And I will link to a map in the description, hopefully I'll remember, that shows you what enemies you can encounter where. The only other reason we're here, really, is this is a good place to grind up several Overdrive Modes. But before I go into that, do not go all the way to the back of the cavern where we fought Yojimbo for the first time, because that area is now inhabited by Dark Yojimbo. Anyway, so the first Overdrive mode that's good to get here, it's likely that most of your characters will already have this. Maybe characters like Yuna. The only one who might not have it is Yuna, I think. And that would be the Warrior Overdrive mode. And that comes from damaging, just damaging an enemy. So you can get into a battle with a defender here or other high HP enemies and just attack them and heal them. With Yuna, since our physical attacks are so weak, it's not that hard, and you can just heal enemies as you go. The next one is the Healer Overdrive mode. That'll probably take the longest out of everything I mentioned so far. I'll just get into a battle with a magic pot and show you. So hang on while I go look for one. Well, that didn't take long at all. Alright, so for Healer. The easiest way I found to do this is to just have Tidus cast, and because we're fighting a magic pot, we don't have to worry about it attacking us, is to cast Heiska on all the characters learning it. And then you could just have them use potions on each other. Note that it has to be on an ally for it to count towards learning Healer. It can't be on themselves. Another thing to note is I originally thought that you had to that you had to actually heal damage, like they couldn't be at full HP for it to count. That is not the truth. And hey, if you somehow have characters that have Prey, that's even better because it counts as 2 points towards learning it. And also, if you have any characters that can use Albed potions, that would also count as 2 points. For that reason, you may find it better to learn this Overdrive mode in the Beacon Desert because you can grind up Albed potions while you're doing that. And I just went to the Moonflow and bought potions for cheap. Because you're going to have to go through several rounds of 99 potions for everybody to learn it. Theoretically. Alright, let's see. Then there's the Daredevil Overdrive mode, which comes from getting a turn while in critical yellow HP. So what you can do with this one, I'm going to go ahead and switch Orin out with Kamari, I guess. I've already learned all these, by the way. I did it off screen. You can double cast Demi on your party. And then hopefully that'll get everybody in the yellow. Yeah. So every turn you get while you're in the critical HP counts as a point towards Daredevil. So you can just haste everybody and defend repeatedly. Or whatever you want to do. Then there is the Loner Overdrive mode, which you get from everybody being escaped. So if I... let's see. If I escape... actually, I'm going to bring Orin in.
No worries.
And then escape. Come on, Orin. It's not that hard. It's a magic pot. It literally can't chase you. Come on. This is ridiculous. Orin seems to be getting a lot more turns now. He's not even hasted, I don't think. Oh, it does look like he's hasted. Alright, so every turn you get while you're by yourself in battle, it counts towards the Loner Overdrive mode. And remember, the magic pot can't attack you, so there's no harm, no foul. Alright, the only other Overdrive mode that's useful to learn at this point, or that's a good place to learn, is the Healer Overdrive, or the Dancer Overdrive mode. Oh, this is perfect, exactly the formation I was looking for. And the Dancer Overdrive mode comes from dodging attacks. So what you want to do is equip Stone Proof or Stone Ward armor if you don't have it, because these guys can inflict stone. And then get in a battle with 3 Yowies. Then you could have Lulu cast Reflex. Hold on, I'm going to have Tidus go ahead and come in and haste Lulu. Or, wait, can Waka... I think Waka knows haste now too. So I'll just demo Waka using haste, I guess. And then Lulu can use her special Reflex to boost everybody's evasion. And accuracy, I think. No, wait, aim does accuracy. Raises party's evasion. And remember that it only stacks up to 5 times. Once everybody's evasion is all the way up, then you can Heiska the enemy. And then, let's see, let's defend. See, Waka just dodged it twice right there. And he got silenced, okay. I should have used a, let's see, what's it called, an echo screen on him? You can use echo screens to get rid of silence. It's not a big deal if the characters get silenced, though. And then you can sloga the party. That way the enemies get more turns and your characters get more chances to dodge without having to do any input. And then another thing that you can do is bring in a character with use like Riku, and then use and then throw see, I think smoke bombs, because those inflict darkness. I'm not going to throw any because I used most of mine to put darkness on. But with all these things combined, your enemies are just going to miss most of the time. So let's go ahead and bring Lulu back in. And I'm going to keep using Reflex. Like so. And remember, I'm not sure if the Reflex effect stays once characters are stoned, but I would think that it wouldn't. But look, my characters are dodging everything. Make sure you don't have counter weapons equipped either. Dodge. I mean, they won't always dodge, but most of the time. I hate how long it takes them to like recover from a weak position. Well, I guess she is slowed. Dodge. Dodge. Didn't dodge. But you get the drift. The drift, the gist. And that's all the overdrive modes that are good to learn in the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth. It's mostly just the magic pots here that make learning some of the overdrives easy. There's also another overdrive mode that I've overlooked so far, Coward. That overdrive mode comes from running from battles, and it does count if you use Flee. The thing is, it takes literally hundreds of escapes for it to count. I think Orin has to do it 800 or 900 times. So it's just ridiculous. I mean, that one's going to take a while. I'm glad it's not related to a trophy, but I do still consider it 100%. And I'm not so sure I'm going to have a 100% file anymore just because of that Coward overdrive mode. But I'll probably still get it eventually. And that's it for overdrive modes here. There are still more, but we're going to wait until another dungeon later in the game to unlock those. Is there anything else? I'm going to see if I have a certain trophy here. Of course, I'm probably going to have to go through a trophy sync thing. This always takes forever, too. Okay, maybe not this time. 85, come on. Did I ever get... Surely I did, but there's a trophy called Talent for Acquisition that you get whenever Riku has successfully stolen 200 times. Oh, it looks like I did get it. And I think there was one more. Let's see. Whatever. I think that's the only one I'm concerned about right now. Anyway, that's really all there is to do at the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth. Capture the monsters and grind some overdrive modes. So I guess now I will head up to Mount Gagazet. So I'll fast forward up there. Shit. And I'm not wearing my Baroque sword, by the way, because I want to get into battle so I can flee from them. I would have started fleeing from battles a long time ago if I'd realized how much it took to get the Coward overdrive mode. Anyways, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to head up to Mount Gagazet. Holy shit, I just realized we're already close to 15 minutes. Wow, that episode went by quick and we didn't get much done, did we? I just showed off the sphere grid a little bit and we talked about overdrive modes. So I guess we'll go up to Mount Gagazet in the next episode. We're getting pretty close to finishing the Spira tour, although we still haven't been to Beacon Island and there's a lengthy side quest there. But anyway, I guess I will see you guys next time. We'll head up to Mount Gagazet, and then I don't even think that we need to go to... yeah, there's no reason for us to go back to Xanarkand. So yeah, our spirit tour's almost done. And all we have to do at Mount Gagazet is capture fiends, and there's like one extra scene there. So I'll catch you next time, Guardians. Thanks for joining me at the Scott Spot. Holla at your homeboy down below. Leave a like, subscribe, whatever. Not gonna whore myself too much here, but whatever. But hey, we had fun, right? Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that considering the boring content of this episode, but whatever. I will talk to you guys next time for more at the Scott Spot. Peace.